Hello friends, today we start the new lesson means the personality Louis Braille. Louis Braille is one of the greatest personality who developed the Braille system for the blind and visually handicapped people. You heard the name of Louis Braille, I think. Now we see the detailed biographical study of Louis Braille. Louis Braille was a Frenchman responsible for the creation of Braille, the system of reading and writing universally used by the blind or visually impaired. Those who are visually impaired and blind people, they adopt the system developed by Louis Braille. Braille himself was blind and developed the system to bridge the gap between the sighted and the blind. He also developed the system to bridge the gap between the sighted people and the blind people. His system was not accepted during his lifetime. It was the unfortunate for him, but grew to become an invaluable tool of learning and communication for the blind. Unfortunately, the system which he developed or which he made is not accepted during his lifetime. After his lifetime, whole the universe followed the system of Braille for the betterment of the visually handicapped people. Braille was born on 4th January 1809 in the small French village of Couperet. He lived with his parents Monique Braille and Simon René Braille and his 3 siblings. His father was a successful leatherer and maker of horse tack and was able to support the family and afford a house in the country on the 3 hectares of land and vineyards. Braille was born on 1809 and his father was a leatherer and made the horse tack to run his family. It was an idyllic life for young Louis Braille, who used to admire his father. Naturally inquisitive, he took to playing with his father's tool. His father was a leatherer and he made the horse tack, means lagam. Naturally, Braille was very inquisitive child and he plays with the tools of his father's work. He was trying to mimic his father's work and while punching holes in leather using an awl ended up accidentally injuring himself. And he wanted to make the tools like his father's. That's why he imitated his father's work. And when he was punching holes in leather by using the machine, at that time he was very injured. The awl glanced off the surface of the leather and struck Braille in his right eye, and he was injured, and it was injured by the awl machine in his right eye. The pain was very painful, but a local physician was able to patch up his eyes. His father and the physician even arranged for Braille to meet with a surgeon of great reputation in Paris the next day, and his right eye was very injured by that tool. and the second eye was also injured with the infection of the right eye, and the infection spread from right to the left. By the age of 5, Louis Braille had lost all sense of sight, and at the age of 5, he lost his all sense. It is an incredible difficult situation, and then the Braille was very inquisitive, and he lost his eyesight. Then he was very worried about that, and he wanted to do something for the blind people. At the age of 10, he remained in the local school. He was admitted in the local school, and in that local school, the local school stocks 8 of the books, and he was very inquisitive, and he wanted to learn and write the alphabets. That's why from that school, eight books of the alphabets he learned and relearned. Braille learned and learned all books, and he read and reread the 8 books in the library, and found himself to be an adept musician with a particular talent for the cello and the organs. And from that, he developed a system by reading the books and developed the alphabets for the blind people with the touch of his fingers. And then the system was developed and was very successful, and his friend also used this system for the reading and learning the alphabets. Night writing proved to complicate a system, and at that time night writing, which he called the night writing system, and night writing system was very complicated, and that's why Braille also has taken replaced the night writing into his own system by using the single touch of a finger. There is an element of irony as to how Braille completed the system, and how to complete the Braille system. It was a challenging work for the Braille. And lastly, the Braille system was ready for the visually handicapped people, but unfortunately the system was not applied in the schools during his lifetime, means during the Louis Braille's life. Braille was very inquisitive and very brilliant students. 2 years later, after the death of Louis Braille, the system was adopted by the school. His students finally convinced the board and school administration to give Braille a chance. It was well received and began to spread to other schools in France. In 1873, at the first conference in Europe for teachers of the blind, Dr. Thomas Rhodes Armitage, the founder of the Royal Institute of Blind People, where Braille learned the all alphabets, praised the system. His words carried a great weight, and soon thereafter the system spread across the globe, from Europe to America. Then the system was spread all over the world. That's why from the personality of Louis Braille, we learn the determination and the strength of mind of Louis Braille. Although he was blind, he also wants to develop the own system for the blind people, blind people. It is the approach of welfare of Louis Braille. He was a very energetic personality, and from that energy or strength, Louis Braille learned more, and that's why he wanted to teach from the Braille system for the blind people. Okay, thanks friends. Now we will continue, or we will teach the new chapter tomorrow.